Welcome to another video from Mirror out 7. I'm Mirror, and today we will continue learning. Let's go to the plugin again. And we were at the lesson 8.4. I think that we did that. So I was exploring just the lessons. Let me just real quick. I will jump to the proper model. Yes, we were here. And we were just learning about the register, like junking to a register that was naming the register, like quote A and GW, YW, and you can junk it to the register. Same thing, we will use the register V and junk another word into the register, and if we just name the register like V and paste, we will use the last one that I named, but if we use the other one, we will just use the reverse thing. And a useful thing that we just see that it was pretty useful is just like if you are writing something and you want to access the last register, you can just do dot and you can access the register, and if you do the operator you can just fill it very quick. And if you remember the last lesson, if we do just select a range like 10 to 29, we want to delete all the lines, we will do that, and we can press H, capital T, I don't remember what M. I can't remember the navigation to go to the top of the page, so we will just use GG and we go back to that. But just to remember how we just did the last lessons to that. And you remember that we have dash to search, to replace, using that percentage sign, percentage S. So we will want to replace with not sum, and it will do it the whole file. So those are things that will come handy in the coming lessons. But let's do learning. So we are going to learn this one already. We just saw. Next one. Okay, this is a very different one. This is how to interact with the clipboard. So we have two special registers. The one that is the typical one, that we highlight text with the mouse and copy with the middle click. So this action basically, we select and we paste. We will paste the last thing that we put in the clipboard. I think that that's not the one that this thing is referring to, but you understand the idea. In the terminal, it will be more clear. So let's do 8, 20, D. Again, or we can use dot. 18, 8 to 20, D. What is this? Oh, I think that I did too much time. 8, 50, D. 8, 10, D. Let's do it that way. So let's say we just copy using junking to this register, and we want to use middle click to paste. We will use access the asterisk register, and we will junk the line. With the middle click, we will do that. But if you notice, we have this thing under the where I'm pointing the mouse in the status bar that it says clipboard no provider. If I do it, I will try to enlarge it a lot, and I will do it again for you to see. Why? See, No provider, try check health or edge clipboard. As you remember, I'm using NewVim to be easier on learning the exercises. But right now, Vim leverage NeoVim leverage whatever Vim has enabled. So to understand that, we will have to go back to the terminal, and instead of using NeoVim where our plugin is installed, we have to use Vim and do version through the command line. And if we explore here, we have this thing called clipboard. So basically, it says huge version without features included with the plus or not included with a minus. So we will require to have a different version of Vim besides the one that you have installed to be able to access the clipboard of external applications. So copying and pasting is just enabled for internal users. So a lesson on how to use the clipboard will depend on that. So I don't want to make a very long video on that. It's too technical. But let me a comment down below if you want to check on that. We maybe on the next lesson we'll go back to the clipboard capabilities of Vim. But for the time, let's just skip it. Just in case. And when we see the thing like customizing Vim and so on and so forth, we can go back and check how to do it. Maybe more technical. So here it will explain how to use those special registers. And I think that we have another one that is called the black hole one. Let me check. Content. Let's go to the 8th module. I think that we were in the black hole register, that is the 8.5. This is the one that just will put anything that you delete there in a register that won't remember anything. It's like the null register, let's say like that. So if we do the special register like DW, and we try to paste, it will paste it. Interesting. So this is a lie. It could be just a fluke. So let's try it again. I think that let's do it with the name registered DW, and if you pay, it will paste the previous thing that I have in the register, but not this one. So it's a way of deleting things. So let's do that. It's also suggested like doing just underscore DD. If I do P, and I'm not sure of that, I will have to research if it doesn't work. It shouldn't paste the previous thing, but sometimes I just says that it doesn't work. No, it pastes from the last thing that we junked in the previous lesson. So it really sends things to the black hole register. So pretty good. Maybe it's just with 2 underscores. Maybe. Let's go forward to words and let's jump the next go to the next word, and let's try it again. So we want to 1 underscore DW and you will do paste. Perfect. It's just not sending back that information. Great thing. Again, it will try to talk about the clipboard. As I say, we'll visit that lesson until we have having with support. It will explain you how to integrate with external application using NeoVim. It will mention what other tools you have to have installed in order to have those capabilities enabled. And now for the module 9, we will start using real code. So that's for the next lesson. So wait patiently. I will make it very soon. So this is day 11. Remember, so day 12 will be the real practices, because those are practices using line mode, visual mode, and just like using in our favorite thing, editing and changing code. So see you in the next one. Leave me a like and subscribe if you are interested. If you're not, leave a like. If you made it so far, you have some suggestions and so on, just leave a comment. Very appreciated. So see you. Bye bye.